Hi viewers, welcome to our channel. Today we are creating a new playlist that is Python Practical. No more theory, no more beginner, it is a beyond. In the industry, once a project has come or when you join in a company, how we need to do the coding by using the Python. So we are simulating some cases from the project and handling over here. Soon we try to move to the real project. We are taking a parts, bits and pieces so that it can be easily addressed and understood in this channel or in this video. This is the concept behind this playlist. If you are new to our channel, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. And if you already following my channel, we definitely give the value through the channel and with this video and with this playlist. Without further delay, now let us jump into the session. The first one, what it has been asked, the given student is passed or failed. If it is a pass, what is the percentage? And their marks and their names it has been given. This is the question number 1. Question number 2, the same information it has been encoded into the dictionary format. That is a key value pair. The value it has been in a list format and they have printed. And third use case is, you can see this is the dictionary inside and a list where validate the given user email, whether this email is valued or not. And these number of rows, or you can see the number of records, you can add exponentially. Here also you can add the records or samples exponentially. Here also you can add. So this simulate when the data is over an SQL or the data is over an CSV, Excel, JSON or in the web. So once you have downloaded any one of these format, it will be looks like this. After having the data in this format and how to process, that is the logic. In a C, C++, Java or a Python, these are the backend where the business logic or how to do the computing is processed by these languages. These four or these backend languages logic wise will do the same thing. Okay, now we try to solve one by one. For the solving this, we have two methods. The first one will be the normal method by using the for loop. The second method is called as a comprehension method. The comprehension method is a very specific to the Python, which typically asked inside an interview or while doing the project. Whatever the method it has been chosen by the project leader or who assign the task, he will determine. Or if he has given the choice, you can do any one normal method or a comprehension. But here we try to do both of them. First one is the for loop I am doing. So I am giving as a method one so that it will not confuse you and me together. Together we try to do the coding. You can also open the Jupyter notebook and you can copy this one. This is the normal or for loop method. While writing the code, instead of in a general a Python key value kind of in a keywords, we have to use industry or the project dominated keywords, because the project is designed for that industry or the project is designed for that use case, we have to use their names. So here we try to make it like as a student marks. Already the student marks are there. I try to make it as a subject marks. Subject marks in subject student marks. Okay. Next I try to print, because whether it is getting or not, I try to print over here. Yeah, you can see for student number 1 Naveen marks is this list, Suresh marks is this, and Naresh marks is this. Okay, now we try to compare. If any one of the mark is less than 40, then is failed. So if, okay, we try to make it as a subject marks is, okay, greater than 40 for subject mark in subject marks. So this entire thing, all in all the subjects only is getting, then is passed. Then we make it as a percentage, or you can make it as a marks percentage, so that it can be percentage PER. It's a word where we can take it as a sum of this list. You can take it and divide by the length of this list. Else you can make it as a mark. Now we have to make it like as a result, student result, or marks. Results is fine. This student's result we have to append over here, dot append. Okay, marks percentage. Here the student result append, just within the double quotes you can give fail. Now let us print this one, so that, so 72 fail and 90, but who got 72, that information is no more clear. So for that one I need to mix both of them and create one dictionary. So for that I try to make it for name comma percentage in zip I am using, and the first one is the student names, next one is the student result. Okay, instead of in a name you can give it as in a student name, so that it will be very much clear, and student mark percentage, that will be really looks good. And we try to make it the student result. So because already the student results is there, so I try to make it student final result. It will be the fine, and this is like a dictionary. Got it? Yeah, that sounds great. Then you can keep the tab and give the key is nothing but the student name. You can see it on my screen, and students marks percentage. That's all. Then you can print this. Previously we got the result, but it is not mapped to the student. You can see Naveen got 72, Suresh failed, unfortunately Naresh got 90%. So this is the one we have done with the method 1. Now method 2, the same results we want to see with the method 2, that is a list comprehension. Yeah, so here this results I need to put over here. This is the dictionary. So first of all I try to take this one, first of all I try to create the first result, then I try to do the same thing. Yeah, list comprehension. So list I am putting this line as it is, I am taking from here and copying. Please carefully watch without skipping the video. you can get the most out of it. The second one I'm copy pasting over here, you can see, but I'm adding else fail. And yeah, this one you can see the same thing, I'm taking from here and placing over here. You can see else fail and this. Yeah, then the rest of the things it is the same thing, I'm copying and pasting over here. Yeah, the students results and students final results, you can see it over here. Naveen is 72, Suresh is fail, and Naresh is 90%. It's a method 2, that is a list comprehension. You can see this is the way the Python practical, no more theory, no more beginner, it is beyond. So that is the thing. Now let us move to the second one. The same thing, instead of a list in a list, that is nested list, they have given in a dictionary format. Student subject marks or student dictionary they have given, and getting this one, and the same output they are expecting. How we will try to do, this is the question. So here also we will having a two methods is there. The method one will be the normal method for loop. So this one we try to see it onto the here, this is the key value telling. Instead of this one we try to make, it is not a key, this is the student name, and this is nothing but the student marks, student dictionary items. Okay, next one, now this become as a list, student marks will become like a list. So if you have the list, then you can take this one. If you have the list, you can take this one. Can you see the student marks? I from this one subject marks, from subject marks, then it is got passed. The same thing, you can take this line from over here and you can copy here to paste here. Yeah, else okay do, but here we need to define the result, student results will be the dictionary. So student result. Okay, now you go here, what is the key? Student name is equal to, you can give the marks percentage. The same thing I'm copying pasting, and over here I am doing a fail. Now student results, you can see. So the same thing I am doing with the method 1. Method 1 is the normal. So how we can do with the method 2? Method 2 is nothing but the dictionary comprehension. Take this output, put the dictionary, and take this one and place it over here at the end, and take this one and add else fail, and yeah, do this one here. But the key, what is this one? Student name is the key, and put the colon, and now you can print this. So Naveen got 90, Suresh is fail, and Naresh is I think yeah. So Naveen is also getting 90, Suresh is fail, Naresh is 90. So is there anything? 56, anything it is went wrong? Now let us see one more time. student marks to student mark. Here is the student marks, you need to give it. Here is the student marks. Okay, student name, again the same thing, you try to take it over here. Here you can see subject marks, and you can see student marks. Here you can take it as in a student marks. Yeah, now first let us see this one, and now let us see this one. As minor mistake it has been there, so this much you can do it. So now it has been there in a dictionary. Now to save a dictionary, to save a list, we have it as in a pickle, and job libs are there, so that it can save to a hard drive or a hard disk, so it will be stored in a persistent storage. We can retrieve by using the same packages, that is one is the pickle, another one is called as a job lib. Now we need to validate the email. So the some name, the names it has been given, email it has been given, phone numbers it has been given, but before sending the emails, whether the given email is proper or not, that is our requirement. So I hope this question 1 and question 2 has given some value to it. If that is the case, please like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel. If you have any doubts, without any hesitation, please write in the comment section. Now how we can do this one, that is the question. Here also method 1 and method 2 will be there. We try to do method 1. So now method 1. So now we are calling a validate. So email we can take it. So this is the one we try to see it, how we try to do. So now email.count, it should be only 1. If not equal to 1, then return false. Now we are splitting username and domain is equal to email dot split based on the @ we are splitting. Okay, and domain we are taking, in the domain there should be dot should be there. Okay, so if dot in domain, or domain start with, we can start with, if it is starting with a dot, or domain ends with dot, then we are not in. So then start with, ends with any one of the condition satisfy, then we return false. Okay, and if coming on to the user, if any spaces in user, then return false. So at the end we are returning at the end we try to return the true. Okay, now how to call this one? So we have it as in a user. So first for element by element, or we can call it as in a user by from the users, print user. Okay, not from in, you can say this. Okay, And now we try to do the validate. For this one, user is the dictionary, and we can consider email as a key, and we try to do this one. Okay, cell number, that line number 18, it is there. Okay, print one more email, it is there, starts with S, ends with. Okay, so the first one you can see we try to print the user email, and one will be the true, and the second one is at false is there, third one is the true. So like this we can do the validation also. This is the method 1, and how we try to do with the method 2. So now we can see validate, maybe we can consider as in a key and value. Okay, and we can call this function also. Yeah, so for users, in user, that is the same thing. And now how we can call user is the keyword, and lambda will try to take 2 arguments. Sorry, we try to call the function like a validate, and we can give the user email and validate. You can see it. So dictionary and the validate for user in users. Okay, validate is the function which try to take user, and this is the user will be having the name. Here we have to give the name. See, Alice is a true, Bob is false, Carol is true. So like this, here also we can call just by in the place of this one I am calling the validate. I am taking this one and I am calling like this. So step number 1, I am conducting whether this at the rate is there or not. Step number 2, I am splitting. Step number 3, in the domain, if it is not there and it is start with a dot or end with dot, I am returning. And user, it is any spaces it is there, then I am returning, otherwise I am making as in a true. And the second method, the same thing, I was used the same thing, and I am giving as in a dictionary format. Even though you can make like as in a dictionary or a list over here, but I have done this one. Hope these 3 questions above the normal beginner, and I am not including any theory, which is the practical way. And we try to see much more practical Python questions in our channel. If this video has created some value to it, please like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel. You may see I am getting some errors. Meanwhile, doing the practice or while executing, error warnings is a very common in day-to-day life of a developer and a programmer. Don't expect that no errors means it's a very good or that kind of things. Errors are very common. We need to solve and we need to move ahead. Thank you very much, and we try to meet in the next video. Bye.